Yeah, I think it was me and the other guy. We were like one of the first two people to play, so we were like the guinea pigs. But I did all right with Aaron Rodgers, so
Yeah.
makes things a little bit easier. But he was still like throwing some like wide open, like having a lot of time to back there, and like just missing passes. I'm like, oh boy, this could get interesting. Let's do it.
There you go. Yeah, if I lose this game, my season's probably over, man. So it's a big game. Come on, Gabbert, don't fuck me over, please. I need my rook back, man. My rookie well, he's not a rookie anymore, but he isn't anything special. But I fuck with him more than I do Gabbert's ass.
Gabbert.
Yeah, he's better than what I had, though. I had like Austin Davis and some other fucker.
Good God.
Yeah, that shit was rough, man. So Gabbert, I can't complain about him too much.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Today we've got
7-2 in a wild card spot. What a division.
Yeah, NFC's crazy, man. Gonna be 3 guys in that bitch. Yeah,
so with kickoff straight ahead, we'll check in with our broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on.
They need a new one. I don't care what they say. They need a new one.
They really do. This place is fucking dump, man.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh, Zeke.
Ooh.
Oh, Zeke.
And he powers his way up past the 30.
Right.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Here's Gabbert now. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. This offensive unit today, they're going to need Dez.
A full combo plate. Size, speed, toughness, not to mention incredible aggressiveness going and getting the football.
Yes.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Yes.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Jesus, old-ass Witten still on the team?
Yeah, this will be his last run right here.
On 3rd down, Gabbert. He's going to air one out. And
yes.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. So the Cowboys will punt it on 4th down. As on is the veteran Chris Jones to kick it away.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh, I thought
we did some shit like that last time, man. Last week.
20.
Same shit. Oh.
34 yards on the return.
Right.
For a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way.
You're not
and
impressed.
The Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Shift together here from the D-line. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away. And his here is going to fall incomplete. The tight end Gary Barnett, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Here's the offensive unit coming out onto the field in just a moment. Randall Cobb.
That should have been going. That should have been going the other way.
His talents couldn't be limited to one position. He's a 1,000-yard receiver every year for his quarterback.
to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And a look at the defense for the Cowboys.
When at his best, Orlando Scandrick is one of the top nickel cornerbacks in the NFL.
So still a full
Did you
10
post
yards
the
to
screen
go here
link?
for the offense on third
No, I did
down.
not.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
I'm not kicking a 57-yarder. Under no circumstances.
That shit.
Here's Tom Hackett now. Lucky Whitehead back deep for Dallas.
No, fucking. Oh, never mind. Yeah, don't touch that.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Now Elliott. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down, Gabbert. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end.
You still
And he's
motherfucker. There you
brought
go.
down after a good gain. 23
71
yards on the
speed.
play.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their
No
speed
Coach
guys.
Mack, that's
They like
Pappy
that
yelling.
6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
And a peek at the defense for the Packers.
Demarius Randall's a versatile player. Played both safety and cornerback in college. They're using those same skills in the NFL.
A second down throw for Gabbert. He's just going to get rid of this thing. To no
This
one
guy
here.
out
He
of there.
throws
Wow.
it away. And now it's 3rd.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Gabbert from the gun on 3rd down. A dump off to Elliott. Oh, shifty.
Oh, stay up, Z.
And he has
Oh,
the
my
first
goodness.
down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner.
I have Blaine
get 'em out in
Gabbert
the
right
flat,
now,
and let them have a
unfortunately.
chance to make people miss an open field.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers, and you can put them in different spots. But one of the downsides is an offensive team that's committed to running the football, you can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
He's got his man in the crossing route. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
A gain of 3, second down.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player.
They come out here in the eye. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. He's able to get 6, a nice pickup down to the 21.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Third and short yardage. Gabbard. And
yes.
Dropped it. Now it was tipped.
My fault. I locked in on Dez, man. Didn't even look at the other guy.
The Cowboys will turn it over now to Dan Bailey for the field goal try. This will be, 38 yards out. And Bailey able to knock it through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. And that field goal caps an 11-play drive.
That's a lot of
4 viewers, packed house in here.
Points, but they'll take it. Anytime you can put anything on the board, you run to your sideline.
Every week is game of the week when the Cowboys are playing, man. I don't give a shit what my record is. There you go.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he one incomplete.
Wow.
Amir Abdullah, the intended target. And that'll bring up
granted, I did throw it behind him, but come on.
Yeah. Who's this trash coach you got, man? I miss McNulty.
Oh, this is Fuzzy Dunlop.
Okay.
So the incomplete pass brings up second down.
Oh, McNulty's in AA.
I hope he gets to know the don't he have some issues.
Now here's the first carry for Amir Abdullah. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. On play action. Now Rodgers. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it's
going to hit your other man.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
This is taken at about the 14. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations.
Yes.
Ice the game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Gabbard now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together.
Nah, that's probably
Looked
not
like there was an
man.
opening.
That's annoying looking, though.
Ended up with a solid gain.
Gabbard on 3rd and 2.
Yes.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kyler Fackrell with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It's taken to the 26.
Nah, this is Pappy talking. I don't know. Can you hear JB too? Are your settings open, JB?
Yeah, I think so.
Right at the 50,
okay.
1st and 10. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Rodgers now on 1st down.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Tyrone Crawford in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Whew.
The play clock's running down. Rodgers going to throw. This is screen to Abdullah. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts.
Just trying to be patient there, not try to outrun my blockers, but that played well.
Yeah, I'm talking with JB right now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. It takes
Oh, boy.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But
I would never conspire with JB.
He's double covered
and
finds a way to make the play for a 1st down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
On 1st down, Abdullah. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know you owe me an interception.
So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They sniffed it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, maybe I go play action down the road.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. 2nd quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
I'm need
when you can make a play yourself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Time running out here on the play clock. Now it's Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. Patrick Murray now on for the field goal. The wind is at his back here in the 2nd quarter.
Nailed it.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to play from deep inside
well,
their
Coach
own
can't hear me?
territory, which means you're going to lose the field position.
Can he not hear JD?
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple of first downs.
I don't know what that's about. I know I changed mine so I can my audio get broadcast. So I'm not sure what that's about.
Off the corner, where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game.
No, sir.
Bryant, the intended receiver.
He was all over him.
Yes, he was.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. On third down, Gabbard. And this one caught.
No, short.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
I don't care how many times we see.
Yeah, I'd probably challenge that. That was close.
I thought he was short, personally, but
I thought he was short, too.
Ooh.
But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations.
We both have man voices. We're men.
And that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Fresh set of downs here.
Yeah, man, the UK, they're a little weak over there, so he doesn't know any better.
They'll pitch it out to Elliott. Uses the stiff arm. Now, the stiff arm created some space initially, but he's taken down not long after. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. On second down, Elliott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a yard on the pickup there. It'll bring up a third down.
It keeps me in games. It keeps me in games. That's all I ask.
Dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So the offense dealing with a 3rd and 6. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Gabbard from the gun on 3rd down. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Well, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base
that
wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
No matter what play call you have on, you're always conscious of edge pressure disrupting you. And it doesn't matter whether it's a pass or a run. And in this case, it was a draw, and the edge pressure came in and destroyed the play.
319! 319!
Play clock winding down. Now Rodgers. A dump off for Abdullah. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. This is brought in at the 21. A good return there, 17 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it
Mike Daniels up there causing problems.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going.
Yeah, I just paid him $11 million a year.
Running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about
money's
throwing
worth
it a little
so
bit.
far.
But it's just the occasional 1-yard run. Hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On play action, Gabbert. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh!
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. Are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
On 1st and 10, Gabbert.
Get him. Yeah. That's him.
They got him for a sack.
He's got some wheels on him for 300 plus.
For a loss of a couple.
Fucking Gabbert, man. Get the fuck out of here. See, my boy Riffin would have took off right there.
It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push them back more. They'll come out in the pistol. On the counter, Elliott. And he's got room. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
They'll run it now. Here's Dunbar. A loss of a full 3 yards.
Hey, Jaguars, I'm not here to amuse you,
One of the
man.
toughest things for an offensive lineman to
You
learn
see a run when
is
you
the
see a
ability
run.
to get in space and hit people who are moving targets. And linebackers are not easy ones to hit because they know how to move, juke, and make you miss. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A nice play for the defense.
2nd down, Gabbert.
Ooh.
This play is going to be incomplete. The man with over 1,000 catches, Jason Witten, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football. But a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
Offense working with a 3rd and 13 still left. Third and long for Gabbert. He's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Barkevius Mingo in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. knock it through. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals at 6-3. So we're trading field goals here in the opening half. No breakthrough yet on the touchdown front. We've got a 6-3 game.
And really, I like what I've seen from both of these defenses thus far. Both have been a little more aggressive than I expected. And I think that's reflected in what we see on the scoreboard, which is no touchdowns to this point.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players.
Oh, wow.
And get things going in the excitement
Oh,
area.
shit.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great.
Yes.
They're becoming a
Let's
little more
go.
fun, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in
That
a
is
big
a
way.
snag.
Yes, it is.
Following the penalty, Abdullah. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
319.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers.
No!
Oh,
He rifles
there you
one
go,
that's
baby.
intercepted. A great read, and it's picked
Nice
off.
slow poke.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
So the offense has it 6-yard line, 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Second and goal from the 5. This is Elliott. And he'll get in.
Oh, baby.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10.
Oh, like 30 more than 3.
Yeah, 3 out of 30 seconds. You definitely had
Not too
him.
many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. So a 3rd and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
What was that?
Another one thrown incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Here's Tom Hackett now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Taken from just outside the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Four yards remaining now on 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. And they give this time to the tailback. They juked him. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. They'll run it now with Dunbar. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a 1st down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And now the Packers going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. On 3rd down, Gabbert. And he finds a man on the crossing route. At 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver, because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find a spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, so many times we look at a short.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Gabbert from the gun on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Right. Des Bryant, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Heard a coach talk about this 8.5 score.
Hey, Coach Mack, you got a lot of critiques, man.
Pretty decent cushion. He said,
they're about to have lack of confidence in Blaine Gabbert.
Squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers going up top. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a bold strike right there, taking it downfield and putting some air on it. But how about the coverage? Able to get his hands across the receiver and bat the ball down.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, complete to Tate.
Ooh.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Right, good half.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They go back to Abdullah on first. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football.
Rodgers must have went out drinking last night. He's not playing good.
And often the physicality
Rodgers been hanging with you playing remotely or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Looking too tough.
No, he's not looking good at all.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking for Bondage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Oh, let's go, baby.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. 319!
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Watch left. Stop right there. Check. Wide left. Check. Presto. 319!
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Now look out.
Let's go.
Rodgers lost the football.
Oh, fucking
A plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Big sack on second down. Now the offense needs to convert here on third. Throwing now is Rodgers. Caught right side, Tate. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And an alley to run. A big pickup there on the run. 39 yards.
You know it's really hard for a big-time running back? It's patience. Being able to hang in there when the runs aren't there, when you're taking some hits early in the game. But this drive, oh, he's come alive and in a big way. Now he's starting to gallop.
One man in the backfield, Elliott. He's going to get the football. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
They go to Elliott again. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
So that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Oh, shit.
This ball hangs out to the right.
Well,
it's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not got too many attempts shorter than that one.
This is what sparks the comeback, right?
That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Yeah.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Rodgers now on first down. He'll find his man on the comeback route.
There, you kind of look like an NFL quarterback on that one. Couple more of those, please.
That's a really nice job there, stretching zone coverage by running that route deep enough before breaking it back towards the sideline and being open.
And a precise throw for the reception of the
got
first.
A cement foot, for real.
They go play action here on first down. Finding time. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense, Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
A second down run for Abdullah. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. They'll need to get the play off quickly. To throw is Rodgers. He's got time in the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Demarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. Here's Tom Hackett now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Taken in at the 11. It'll be a net of 39. 41-yard punt, 2
That looked like
return.
some XFL shit
The
there.
Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and
I had
10.
a brain fart for a second, man. Like, should I switch to this guy? Called it a fair catch. I just stood there and let him get pinned like a dumbass.
They come out here in the eye. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Again, it's Elliott. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Another pistol look here. On 3rd down, Gabbard. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 18 yards there and a 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Here's Elliott. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Cuts it out here. Left Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And the lead is now an even 30. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this
this one just wasn't meant to be.
The Packers offense now heading back out onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it.
Oh!
You got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault, but
Going to the bullpen here.
There's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
So 2nd and 10 here.
Hey, got tight left, tight left. Hey, let's go. Get loud.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Ryan.
It'll go as a loss of about 6.
Is that a generated dude, or is that like a real player?
No, it's a generated
My bias
guy.
is about to come out here.
Okay.
A lot of people would think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
We got three.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Here's the Dallas offense now, heading back out onto the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just run and hit.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
They were stopped on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
9 yards to go. It's 3rd down. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Gabbard. Over the middle, it's complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra points.
Oh, man.
Really hurts the team.
Wow,
and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll try to sweep with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Yeah, that's a rough one, man.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
You know who you play next?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it second down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
You got me.
Rolling to his right.
Oh, shit.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And Barnage has it on the right side. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
Here we go now. 3-19. Over.
The play clock's running down. He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A dump off for Abdullah. And he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a Green Bay first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Packers.
Don't mean shit, but
Their receiver, his third touchdown now on the year. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Second down and a little ways to go here. 2nd and 13. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll power his way up near the 25. Yeah, looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves them with 7 yards to go on third down. So they run it on second down. Now let's see what third down brings here for the offense. On third down, Gabbert. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's fourth down.
Fucking 2 buttons on that shit.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern there because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
And he's been one of their few bright spots here this afternoon.
And as you pointed out, so far he's gotten his. That's not been the issue at all. But the teammates, the other guys, they've been shut down. That's why the defensive guys have to feel pretty good, even though he's over 100 yards.
Yeah, he topped 100.
Come on. Help the man out here.
So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Caught right side, Tate. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. One receiver left, 3 to the right.
Here we go now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Surveying the field. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that at just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line.
That was with the 3-man rush, too.
In there to get him for sack number 9 of the year. And the O-line will have to do a better job protecting here on third down after that sack. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Time running out here on the play clock. Now on third down,
you got me, damn it. I played that way too wide.
And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2.
Damn.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he fires one. It's intercepted.
Let's go,
baby. To take the field. They have the big cushion here in the final stages of this one. I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. In a 3-4 defense there and against the run, a lot of responsibility can fall on that nose tackle.
A ton of responsibility, no pun intended, because they got to deal with not just the center, both guards, and a lot of times they have to eat up double teams in order to let the rest of the guys get to the football. But how about that play? You not only did he eat up the double team, he ate up the ball carrier as well.
I was going to say, talking about puns, you said eat up the double team. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes.
You gonna play CEO tonight?
Did we just see that
hoping so.
get yardage?
Yeah, he should be on later. All right, man. Talk to you later.
Even against the best running backs who are having big days.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I